Spanking. Ponytail. Seatbelt. Taxes.
Episode 51. I'm Joe Paisley.
I'm Dick Cummins.
And you're listening to Is We Dumb?
Yeah.
I think they forgot. Maybe they got here, they're like, what the fuck is the show?
What is this?
It's Is We Dumb.
It's Is We Dumb.
And they just found out right then, like, oh yeah, that's it. Like they didn't read the title of the show.
Why am I listening to this? To be less dumb.
Less dumb.
To learn from us being dumb and people being dumb out in the world that we call out.
And speaking of that, let's start here. So once again, a reminder that I'm fucking terrible at math. Our 1 year celebration.
Oh, yeah.
Is going to be on episode 54, not 53.
Right.
Like I made note to correct myself last episode. I was like,
Yeah.
guys, I was like, don't count the episodes. I got it.
Yeah.
And I fucking blew it. So I'm an idiot. It's going to be August 11th. That'll be our 1 year, and then we'll be set.
Because we did two
Right.
episodes to start, so episode 3 was our second week. Yeah.
I'm just dumb. I pushed it one and then did not push it another one. I guess,
That's okay.
Whatever.
We got it.
Trust me. So it'll come out on football fields everywhere.
Coming up on a year.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it is.
Follow us on our socials. We put a lot of effort into that. A lot of fun stuff in there. And thanks to everybody who has, because they continue to grow and grow. Facebook, Instagram, @IsWeDumb. And that private Facebook group, Is We Dummies, continues to grow as well. And as of recording, still not shut down.
Yay.
Ow!
Yeah, they kind of backed off. I wonder, I don't know if we've just been more strict with Liz, as far as like what she's letting through on the various kind of bad magic private Facebook groups. So it feels like we're less in trouble than we were. It feels like Facebook made a big push of like, anything that looks, rough at all after, I don't know, after all, maybe some political stuff or whatever. They got really strict. And then it feels like they kind of relaxed.
That'd be great.
Maybe I'm in my head, or I'm just making up my head, but it feels like that.
I do like the rule that if it's true, and everything I have been able to find says that it's true, the reason that our page would get like super shut down is when the admins approve a bunch of questionable shit.
Right.
But I don't think it was always that way. I thought if the group itself, the people posting weird shit in there, that was enough to get it taken down. I don't think it is anymore. They just get in trouble, but the group doesn't.
Even when the admin approves it, the individual person still gets in trouble?
That's what I think. Like,
that does make more sense for the shift, because otherwise it's like, man, you're putting a lot of pressure on all these, admins.
Right.
And for most, sites, that's like a...
I guess, you could get in trouble for posting, like, I'm guessing approving some crazy shit. Like some faces of death stuff.
Right.
But people like in the comment section are saying, like, they just get in trouble now. The page isn't like, tisk, tisk, tisk. Doesn't like give our page a warning anymore. It just gives them a ban.
I didn't even think about that shift of responsibility, which I'm always a big fan of personal responsibility.
Yeah.
It's like I hate, like, because that is kind of a weird thing that I hadn't thought of, where like if I went into, I don't know, fucking Pita Pit, whatever, Subway, doesn't even matter, like any business, and then I'm an asshole in that business.
And the business gets shut down?
Right. And then the business gets in trouble. It's like, what are you doing letting that fucking crazy asshole in your business?
Sorry.
It's like,
that's how business works.
We're just trying to make some goddamn sandwiches. We're not running security. That is like
he has money and he's gonna give us money and we're gonna give him a sandwich.
That is a weird thing. Like if somebody like with like swastika tattoos like went into just whatever Junior's Mexican like cochina down there the street, and then they get fucking shut down for a week. And like, why are you shut down? Because you're racist. No, but we're not.
Opposite.
We're definitely not white supremacists. We're a Mexican restaurant.
Right.
And then they're like, yeah, but you let a white supremacist in your restaurant. It's like, yeah, he was scary. We don't want to tell him to get out. You fucking see him. He's huge and he has swastika tattoos.
If we have a chance to get Mark Zuckerberg in here and just sit him down and explain this to him, maybe be like, that's fucked up. You think he would?
No.
He'd be like, oh, never mind. Everything's free.
Right. Everything's free.
Everything loose. Locks are off.
And and not to derail things, and I won't stand this for long.
That's all right.
But with that Zuckerberg thing and all the social media stuff, I am an advocate for businesses, because there's the freedom for a business to be able to choose how to run their business. So if Mark Zuckerberg, whatever at Facebook, wants to run his business then that should be his right in a free country. But what I don't like about it is I don't buy it that it's their it's always the way they want to. It feels like caving into cancel culture, caving into just, kind of like the far left, wanting to be like, hey, no, we're good. See, everybody, like it feels like it's pandering, rather than honest sometimes to me.
Yeah,
it's like, are you guys really against all the shit that you're shutting down, or are you just worried about backlash?
I bet you're worried about backlash.
And is it like bottom line backlash, or is it just like
probably both?
Okay, because that makes more sense. I actually have weirdly more respect for the financial bottom line if you're just worried about losing customers than I do about like, oh, you don't want your uber elite like leftist friends to be upset with you. Like when you go over, because there is that thing. It's like when I was living down in LA, and I'm truly like in the middle on a lot of stuff. The far right annoys me, the far left annoys me. But man, there is so much social pressure in some kind of like places. At least where I was in California, that if you're not like wearing the right t-shirt, you're not supporting like every cause, then you're just like a piece of shit. But like, it's a real thing.
You're a waste of time.
Yeah, that people feel.
Where
it's like, oh, what? Oh, you fucking like white supremacists? It's like, no, I fucking no. I just like freedom. Like with some of these weird business decisions. I don't know. I'm always skeptical. It's like, where is the decision coming from? Is it coming from you being like a good moral person in your mind? Or is it just like, I don't want my friends to be mad at me?
And whenever I think about solving the Facebook situation, I start digging into it. I'm like, this and that. And I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like if I was Mark Zuckerberg, and I had this gigantic platform with that much power,
right?
How the fuck do you not let the humans that are using it destroy it? Like they're going to turn it into whatever they want it to be. So fuck. Like you can't win this battle. So I'm guessing they're just trying their best. And there's people that are a lot smarter than me that are trying to figure out the best way to balance this where people are happy and they continue to make money.
Yeah.
And this is what they chose. It
is such a weird thing that we're in. Like it's such a tricky new world, where it's like businesses have never had the kind of influence that social media platforms have now on society, because it's like at Pizza Hut, if Pizza Hut became a gathering for black supremacists, whatever, or for, I don't know, some random Japanese race hate group, just whatever. It's like, it's still just a little pizza place. It couldn't like grow in power to really affect things on a national level. But things like the flat earth movement on like, Twitter and Facebook and that stuff really can grow into this big movement where like if the flat earthers could only communicate with each other via Pizza Huts, it's like, it wouldn't really fucking grow.
No one out racist the hut.
Right. They'd have to find like, all right, we gotta fucking meet at this Pizza Hut at 4:00 on Friday.
What's the Pizza Hut? It's the one with the big red top.
And they gotta fucking call each other. And it's like, it's hard to like build a movement.
I can't be there. I'm busy tonight. You're fucking always got time to hop on social media.
There's a Bible group also meeting at the Pizza Hut at that time. There's
all the way across town.
The fucking Little League team. They're having their end of the season thing.
They get the arcade.
It's distracting. It's like, it's such a weird dilemma that like business owners have never had to face. Where their business becomes like this hosting ground for something horrible. And they're like, no, we just wanted people to share family photos and
have some sex.
Right, and have some sex. We just wanted grandma to be able to see fucking Billy Bob's, home run.
And have some sex.
Like people like to meet each other, hook up, families to share photos, and then all of a sudden it's like, no, now it's a breeding ground for this fucking horrific movement.
It's a breeding ground for anything.
For anything. What a weird responsibility.
And a lot of terrible.
Right.
And that's what it is. So good luck fixing that.
I know. So I do see what you're saying, where it's like, if you just let it be whatever, that probably isn't good.
No one's coming back. That opens the door for any other place to be like, just come over here.
Yeah.
And then they will pander to whatever reason everyone's leaving Facebook. It's going to be interesting to see where it all goes.
It is that cliche of like, this is why we can't have anything nice.
Humans will ruin it.
Right. How sad is that? That like, I'm just such a pro-freedom advocate that my instinct is always to like, no, just let people say whatever they want. But then you will always remind us like, yeah, but no one wants to see that. Because like,
but I'm also very for that too.
Pro-freedom.
Very pro-freedom, yeah.
You will bring that up faster than I will, which is true, which is valid, where, but if you do that, then the pieces of shit are going to post the most, which is a fucking sad reality, like that vocal minority, and they just ruin it.
Like I picture
the one star heroes of social media, they fucking ruin everything.
And I love the concept, and I'm sure it's already been done, where you take social media, but then you put it in the real world, like we're kind of doing right now.
Right.
So imagine these same people where you're like, let them say whatever they want.
Right.
But they're doing it on a keyboard.
Yeah.
Now put those people around downtown. And they're just saying whatever they want.
Just insanity.
It's insanity. So that's what we're dealing with.
I was thinking of I'm starting now that I'm getting ready to tour again, stand up wise. Starting in August.
That's gonna be great.
I'm starting to put like little voice memos into my phone of like just the seeds for bits. And one I had yesterday that I put down, and this just kind of reminds me of it, is these people online that make all these real hard stances. Fuck doctors, or just like fuck the police, like these blanket statements. I'm like, I wish like what you had to be responsible for what you said online. So like some scenario where it's like, oh, okay, you hate science, like you're a big flat earther, you just think all doctors are wrong, you're an anti-vaxxer. Okay, well then you have to sign this, and now you don't have to worry about maybe you get a little bit of tax break. None of your taxes go to like medical things anymore. But you also never get to use a hospital. You never get an ambulance. You're just fucking off the grid medically. Same thing with like police.
Like you run to the ER,
right? And
they're like, do, and they have you on a little list.
They can retina scan.
They can scan.
And they're like, nah, you hate us. Remember? Get the fuck out of here.
You haven't been helping us. We're not helping you.
Good luck with your herbs. Maybe rub some fucking, I don't know, rub a crystal on that fucking brain tumor.
Stick a crystal in your ear, fucking weirdo.
Right, and the same thing like with the cop stuff, like when people are just like I get like reform, but then there's some people who are like, defund the police. Really, all of them? You just want to fucking get rid of all of them. Okay, then sign up on this list. You get a little tax break. You don't have to pay some of the money that goes to fund the police, but also you never get to call 911. It doesn't matter if fucking...
They pop those numbers off your phone. Right, 9 and 1 are gone. You don't even get the option.
Somebody fucking breaks in, you're on your own.
Good luck.
Any crime happens, you're like I would love that. Someone's like, someone just stole my car, and they're like, we don't fucking care, Carl. Remember that T-shirt you were wearing a couple months ago? You were making those statements on Instagram. Go fuck yourself.
Beep beep.
Go and get out of here.
Go get Carl. Okay, last thought. I have to bring this up. We're talking about the ER and the crystal guy.
Yeah.
What if he got to the ER because he's shoving crystals up his butt and stuff? And then he's trying to get help because he's doing like, or he too much essential oils. He like soaked through his skin and he's gonna die. And he's trying to get some help. You're like, sorry, bro. It's like, no, that's what got me here. It's like, we know, but you hate us. You haven't helped us.
You did this shit to yourself.
You did this to yourself, Carl.
You did, Carl. Get the fuck out of here. I would love to see how many people would change their tunes if there was like, when you turn
shut off valve.
Yep. When you turn 18, when you're legal adults, you have to make your first choices then, and then maybe every year you have to reevaluate, and you get like breaks. It's like, I don't want to, because people are like, I don't fucking want to support this. No part of this isn't part of my America, whatever.
My tax dollars.
Okay. Then your tax dollars don't fund this anymore. But now you got to suffer the repercussions. Like they're just like a penalty. And how many people after a year or two be like, I'm sorry. Okay.
I love...
please help me, doctor. Please help me.
There's just a whole neighborhood of people that don't pay taxes, and their roads are terrible, never plowed. Like, they're just a
fucking wheels getting ripped off.
Right.
Yep, you get to live... And that'd be the thing, too. You don't want to pay for fucking roads? Well, then you have to live in this neighborhood that doesn't get funded. None of their fucking roads get funded.
There's no roads. You're on your own.
You're on your own. You're rogue. You get to be off the grid. Yay, freedom! That's what you always wanted. And then just a fucking Mad Max nightmare. And it's like, no, this is what you wanted. Your kids don't go to school because you don't want to fund the school. You don't want to pay for fucking teachers.
It sounds like a new religion of sorts. Like there's a heaven, it's pay taxes. and then Mad Max hell is don't pay your taxes. Like we just created a new new religion.
It makes
taxes. The monies.
You have to fucking fence that area off after a while. Like the people that like double down on that.
Everyone's got
no school,
pet alligators,
no no police, no fucking medical. It's like eventually the rest of us would be like, we gotta fucking. That's the wall. That's where I'm finally out there being like, build that wall, lock up those fucking trash, those fucking dirt bags,
those dirty ass cars,
and there are no fucking roads or shit, and their fucking kids are stupid because they won't fund the schools.
I picture the plow because we live in a snowy area. The plow goes right up to that wall and goes beep beep, and it backs up, just shoves all the snow into that neighborhood, and then sorry, bye guys.
Can you imagine? That would be like, there's like more and more people. I feel like with the polarization of stuff, they're calling for like different, like it's almost like a civil war. It's even like, what is the name of it around here? Somebody wanted, or not somebody, a group of people were signing a petition that wanted, I think, Northern California. What was it? Part of Oregon, Eastern Oregon, Eastern Washington, and Northern Idaho to become its own little country.
I mean, I've seen that happen a lot over the years.
Right.
So it's like, it's usually around like a political season.
An election or whatever. Yeah, be like, I want my own country.
Cannot relate to them.
But I'm like, what a crazy different country that would be if you just had all the people who just like, fuck the government, fuck experts, fuck all that stuff, fuck authority. How scary would that be? Like that would be the least traveled to country.
Our tourist numbers have dropped.
Our tourist numbers.
Drastically.
We had 7 tourists. It's like this huge area. Like we had 7 tourists in 2021.
Go to a theme park, everything's broken.
And 6 of them came there by accident. 6 of them got on the wrong plane and they were fucking terrified and they cried and they wanted to be sent back immediately.
They got shot down. They were just going to visit their grandma and they got shot down.
And their plane got shot down, like most of the planes get shot down. And this fucking just
like the alligators bite. Ow! God damn it, Carl! Keep that gator on a leash.
It makes me think of that. I just saw the new Purge movie.
Oh yeah,
and I liked it. I think those are just fun, like simple movies.
Brain candy.
Yeah, brain candy. But it was just like people taking the Purge off of one night a year. It's like Purge Forever. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
There's so many fucking
Forever
Purge movies.
Purge.
Forever Purge. And now it's just like a nonstop Purge, and just like people like, oh my god,
it sounds like just everyday life actually.
People just remaking. That's what this like theoretical place we've come up with reminds me of, like where the Forever Purge people would have their own little fucking walled off community, and it would be truly hell on earth. It would
and
be
they're
like
just
some
begging
Walking
to
Dead
pay
shit.
taxes. Let us just pay. They're out there
I
going,
know.
sorry.
That's the thing. How many years of that, of just fucking nightmare where people are just getting raped in the streets and it's just blood, just constant horror? How long would it take for people like, we're sorry! Please let us go to school! Oh God! Please let me go to a fucking hospital! I'll pay your taxes! I'm sorry, Zuckerberg! I won't paste all the white supremacist weird flat earth shit anymore! I'll play by the rules!
Fuck the police shirt and fucks crossed off and says like, hooray! Hooray, the police! Like just weird changing. All right. We can say that forever.
God.
Let's move on. I mean, it seems like we're warmed up, but
Yeah.
let's do our would you rather for this week. All right.
The very super most important starting question.
I don't even know where the fuck this one came from.
Okay.
And I didn't make it up. I think I just grabbed it from various places across the internet.
Okay.
Would you rather have a ponytail down to your ankles that you can never wash, or have to speak in nonsensical riddles all the time?
A ponytail down to your ankles that you can never wash?
That's a whip.
That's good.
That's a Mortal Kombat character.
That's gonna wreak havoc on your social life.
The
That is a
ponytail?
Mortal Kombat. So yeah, just like, because I'll be honest, people say like, oh, it's wrong to stereotype. People get into like, oh, don't judge a book by its cover, and I understand that, and I try not to too. But it's hardwired into us.
Yeah, and when a ponytail's down to your ankles, a dirty ass ponytail.
When you see a dirty ass ponytail down the ankles, I don't think like, that's cool, dude.
Wow, look at him. He's got it all together.
Oh man, this guy's got exactly.
Look at him. He's got stick-to-itiveness.
That guy's got his shit together.
It's like a greasy water slide. Like what does that look like? At that point, 40 years into a ponytail that long?
Right. I think people
You stepping on it and shit?
I have to say this. I feel like people get confused. Like, what's the when I'm thinking of like appearances? Oh my God, he's super. Oh, I'm so old. Post Malone. He's super successful. He's very talented.
Yes, he is.
Right, but like, if you just saw a dude who looked like Post Malone and like just on the street, most people are not going to think like, that guy's got his shit together.
Wow, he's good. How
That
many
guy's
millions?
fucking guilty.
How many millions is that guy worth? No, that's not your first thought.
Right, and I feel like a lot of people fuck that up, where they like idolize somebody, and they're like, "Well, he has a cool look, and he has different." And this guy, like, I was thinking of this because I saw a guy, and I don't care about face tattoos, I don't care about neck tattoos. I have tattoos, but I saw a guy yesterday at Firehouse Subs who had white dude about my age. He had dreads, and this is what reminded me almost probably to his ankles, like crazy long dreads, and he had his whole face was pretty much tattooed. And he's living in like a smaller kind of conservative area. And when I see that, I definitely don't think like, I bet he's doing really well. I bet this guy's, life is just fucking really where he wants it to be.
He's on the way to teach a seminar. Probably not.
This guy's probably just in town for like some kind of business seminar where he's just helping people get their companies right.
Off the ground. He's turned dozens of startups into multi-million-dollar companies.
And he might be like a successful tattoo artist.
And he might be a great guy too.
Right, he might be a great guy.
You're beating the odds. Like,
And that's the thing. If you're a tattoo artist, then it actually kind of works for your career. I get that. I really do. But if you're like, man, I want to be a second grade teacher, and it's like, this is gonna make it harder.
remember we talked about that one dude that was covered in his entire body was tattoos and his eyes were black, and he was mad that he lost his teaching job because he was scaring all the kids. It's like, yeah, bro, like that. You can do whatever you want, but there's going to be some consequences. Like, people are going to respond.
And I think about that with myself. I have like religious iconography all over my arms. I have, like some scary, like some Illuminati looking shit on my arms. That like, if I got that knowing what I do. Like I'm not going to. If I were to try and like, move my way up in a conservative real estate company, I got to wear fucking long sleeve shirts for the rest of my goddamn life, right? Because I've made that choice. Yeah.
Yep.
And
absolutely.
And to take it back to like ponytail like down to their ankles. I don't know. I just know that like everyone is going to. I'm assuming think that you're a real kind of weird hippy dippy like. Super environmental kind of like I don't want to wash my hair because the soap could fucking mess up the water or something.
It kills the fish.
Right. It's just you're gonna get judged in a way that I don't want to be judged that way.
You're not ready for that?
I'm not ready for that kind of judgment.
And if you're
I
out
like
there,
to pick my own kind of judgment. I put the stuff on myself intentionally, knowing what kind of judgment I'll get for certain people, and I don't give a fuck about that.
And if you're thinking, you just tie the ponytail up, it's not a ponytail anymore. Ponytail has to be down.
It has to be down.
You can't just bring it up and put it in a ball because that's not a ponytail anymore.
I think that Beavis and Butthead character. What was that teacher they had that was like super like hippy dippy?
Oh man, I feel like that's something Zach would know. Yeah.
I don't.
Fine.
The long, super long, greasy ponytail makes me think of that guy.
And then the other side of it. But there's this ponytail, but then think about having to only speak in nonsensical riddles all the time.
I know it's the all the time thing. If you got to speak in nonsensical riddles,
only when you were asked like maybe a particular question,
that's fine.
Like, hey, what are you doing tonight?
Right. Yeah. So maybe what are you doing tonight? And you just respond like with what can be touched but cannot be seen.
What?
Fucking what?
Excuse me?
The heart.
The heart.
Just like weird stuff. Okay.
Funny you'd say that, Walter. A wet basket of bread never spoils in the moonlight. Unless, of course, the moonlight spoils the basket before the egg hits the bush. But which is which? They're like, what the fuck?
What?
I just want to go have some drinks, you weirdo.
What is a bank when it has no money? It's a riverbank, Ted.
Right.
It's like, stop doing these fucking riddles. No one likes it.
My father always said, if 3 blind squirrels can't find that nut, which one's going to make it to Easter?
I don't know.
Friday.
Okay. Can we just go out?
Because they never have to make sense either.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, the riddles aren't even correct,
They have to, like, maybe it's the riddles that exist, but they're just like barely off. You're like, I think I've heard this one.
Right. Instead of like, if I drink, I die. If I eat, I live. What am I? Which would be fire.
Right.
But you're just like, fuck it up. You're like, if I drink, I die. If I eat, I might not die. And what could that be with water, if not?
On a horse.
Like, what?
Yeah, I'll see you tonight.
What has a ring, but probably, I don't know about a finger, but like no fingers or thumbs, but there's no frogs in it, and it's whatever color you want.
Right.
You're like, I don't know, an alarm? How'd you get that?
What the fuck? So that would be an impossible way. So if it's all the time, I have to go with the ponytail, because at least I'm judged. I might find like some Rapunzel play I could be a part of. Think about it. Okay,
God, I'd hate to have a fucking ponytail in mine.
But you can't wash it?
Yeah.
So you got the Rapunzel part.
Right.
Already fucking amazing that you even got that part.
Right.
And then people are trying to climb up and it's so greasy they can't. It's like this slippery fucking... They're like, God damn it! Can we just get somebody else in a fake one?
Come on.
I know, but his hair is actually that long. It really helps the authenticity.
What if, and I know this is not part of the riddle, but what if part of having the long greasy ponytail is that like 10 times a day somebody yanked on it? Just because it's so yankable. It's like right there.
You'd get snagged on shit. People like walking by. You'd whip them. Ow! God damn it!
I'm picturing somebody with a long, greasy ponytail sprinting through like a thick forest and just like getting taken off their feet.
Majestic.
Like you just fucking run it and your ponytail gets snagged in a branch and then it just yanks you and your feet go out and slam down on your back. Oh, damn it!
But because
I'm gonna pick ponytail.
Yeah,
too,
I guess I have to go ponytail. It does seem like maybe I'll find someone who loves long, dirty hair.
But what has a neck? Right? What has a neck but not a head though?
What?
T-shirt.
God damn it. Dude, I just realized that riddles like a lot of time are just dad jokes.
I know. I hate riddles.
Oh, yeah,
I hate because it's like...
Oh, I know. I hate dad jokes. Well, it's got bad news for you. Actually, not on today's show. We got to end it with a neat fact, actually.
Here's some more riddles, though. Let's see if... what has teeth but cannot eat?
What?
Comb.
Got it. Okay.
What room can you not enter? Or what room can you not enter? I was doing like the fucking guy earlier that just makes sense.
What room can you not enter?
Mushroom. What has 13 hearts but no organs? Deck of cards. What is white when it's dirty? Blackboard. I want to be that guy. I want to be the guy who asks a pun or a riddle but gives you no time to answer. What has 88 keys but can't open a single door?
Is it
piano?
What gets wetter the more it dries?
I don't know.
Towel! I remember that one from my childhood.
Okay.
Fucked me up. All right. So we're good.
We're good.
We got
We're good.
Fucking deep ponytails.
Ponytails.
Draw it up. Somebody draw some long ass fucking ponytails.
Oh, man.
I want to see it.
It's a rough look.
I ran into a dumb person out in public this last weekend.
Dumb in the wild?
Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Zach.
Dumb in the wild.
Have a look at this little beauty.
So as things finally start unlocking, and we're in Idaho where things really never locked up the way the rest of the country did.
I know we've been very lucky that way.
They're just like, nah, fuck it.
Because we've been very lucky because our numbers never
spiked.
And we got to just kind of not in our little bubble. It's like the pandemic lasted about 6 weeks.
Right. And then Washington, complete opposite.
Yes.
So Washington's finally starting to get the gears moving again. So I took the kids over to Spokane, and we're going back to one of our favorite trampoline parks.
Okay.
And
Super fun.
If you're in a smaller area, you're like, what the fuck is that?
Right.
They take like closed down shopping centers basically, and just turn them into amazing, gigantic places that have trampolines, foam pits, basketball hoops.
I would have loved one as a kid. I mean, I've gone with the kids.
I wish they existed, but yeah, for sure.
I've gone with the kids in the last couple of years, but it's not the same when you're in your 40s. Fucking hit a trampoline park.
Fucking hurts.
Right, exactly. Your legs kind of hurt.
I did nothing and then couldn't walk for like 2 weeks. I fucked up my lower back bouncing. Didn't do it with no flips, nothing cool.
Right.
Have no cool story.
Yeah.
It was just bouncing. And that was it.
Just bouncing.
Bounced it and fucked it up. So anyway, they have a couple of them, actually like a few of them over in Spokane. But we went back to this other one called Altitude.
Oh, I think I've been to that one. It's been a couple years though.
The blue one. The other one, the flying squirrel, is the pink one. That's just their color schemes.
Okay.
Anyway, so we go there, and the kids are jumping, and I'm sitting over towards like the food area, the food court. They have a little food court. It's not amazing, but they'll warm up some pizza for you.
Yeah.
Gives you a corn dog or a slushie or whatever it may be.
Because that's what you need when you're jumping a lot.
You need a fucking hot dog and a slushie.
What will help people feel good when they're jumping a lot? I don't know. Probably a greasy corn dog. I'd love it if it's even worse. Like
what about the ponytail guy at the fucking trampoline park?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's an obstacle course for kids. Like whipping.
He whips it around. You have to jump over it.
Yay!
I was picturing just the worst thing is like at a trampoline park, their cafe or concession stand only serves just chili cheese French fries.
Right.
Just people fucking going to town on chili cheese French fries and then just going and jumping their asses off.
And whatever
What could go wrong?
like super cheap, like the sweet and sour chicken. For whatever reason, that shit that like isn't well cooked destroys me. Like Chinese food will just fuck me up if it's not actually made. They're just like, yeah, I'll just heat it up for you real quick.
God, what if you? This is for a horrible prank. Sorry, I know
Chinese
my brain's
food,
all over the place.
Chili dogs and slushies.
No,
this is the best trampoline food.
I was thinking of laxatives. You know, like the kid in my high school did one of those pranks.
Oh, right.
Brought a cake to somebody's birthday. We ate it in class. Had laxatives in it. Everybody fucking shit their brains out.
That at a trampoline park.
That at a trampoline park. And there's got to be. And then there's that stuff at the doctors at the hospital you can give to throw up. That medicine to make you throw. I can't remember what it's called.
Epicac?
Is it Epicac? Is that what makes you like throw up? Like if you're trying to get like some pills out of your stomach or whatever.
I know that does make you throw up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Epicac.
I was picturing.
Epic.
What if for the worst, just a horrific prank, fucking big day at the trampoline park. It's like some kind of event and it's so packed.
It's a Friday night.
It's a Friday night.
The neon lights are on.
And then some kind of concession stand. I don't know. They run a special. They make everybody just little cookies or something simple. And then you just mix in laxatives and medicine that makes people throw up into all that. And you have like 400 people at a trampoline park that are shitting themselves and just super nauseous all of a sudden. What a fucking preposterous nightmare that would be. And then once a few people start throwing up, everybody's throwing up.
Yeah, and you mix in that it's like little kids who don't listen to their body anyway very well.
Right.
So
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You shit on the way down.
People are slipping in vomit, and then they're throwing up, and then
They're shitting on vomit.
Vomit and fucking shit is just bouncing up off of the trampoline.
I think it's turned into like a Nickelodeon game show. This much fucking liquid.
The staff just quits.
Yeah, fuck that.
Oh, all the teenagers are working there. Like, I'm not fucking cleaning that up.
Well, how could I?
Just like one owner's left with like this nightmare, this huge warehouse of vomit and shit and trampolines.
He's like, don't worry, I got it. He has a fucking flamethrower. That's the
I
only
got
way.
He just walks outside. He's like, don't worry, I got it. And he just grabs some like gasoline stuff from his truck and starts pouring it on the outside of the building. It's like, how's that going to clean it up? You'll see. Just flicks a match. Just burns the whole fucking place down.
Go home, you're all fired.
Go home, you're all fired.
Get it? Pun.
Okay.
All right, that was good. So anyway, we're at the trampoline park. And I'm sitting by the food, and there's this beep that is so aggressively loud. It sounds like, when you're at a fast food restaurant and the deep fryer is done cooking the French fries.
Okay.
And you just have that beep, beep. So this is happening, and it's going on so long that everyone at the tables around me has stopped, like looking at their phones or talking, and they're just like, everyone's holding their ears. Like, it's getting to the point where it's giving you a headache.
Okay.
So I'm looking over a death stare at the food court guy.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, fucking turn off the thing.
Come on.
Fucking get off your phone. Stupid teenager, not paying attention to anything. And he's standing there, and then he starts plugging his ears after about 3 or 4 minutes of this beeping noise. So I'm like, oh shit, is it not him? And then he leans forward and he looks off to the right because he knows what's going on.
Yeah.
I didn't know until he looked, and I followed his gaze.
Yeah.
And they have these 2 massage chairs sitting there. So it's your typical one, you pay $5, you get 15 minutes, and the robot squeezes your calves and touches your butt.
Right.
Those kind of massage chairs.
Yeah.
Anyway, at this particular place, I don't know if it's common everywhere. I'm guessing it's just an added feature you can get. They have a sensor on them, so you can't just sit in them. Because it gets packed in the trampoline park.
Right, so someone's not hogging it.
Right, they're just not sitting in it when it could be making them money. So there's a sensor in it that if you sit in it, it fucking beeps. Okay?
Yeah, I haven't seen one of those yet.
Yeah, so it's just the loudest beeps that's saying, hey, get the fuck out of the chair.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be so loud that you feel bad that you're making it beep for everyone.
Yep.
That's the point.
Yep.
Anyway, there's a lady sitting in it. She's on her phone, and she's just plugging her ear, like kind of making an ouchie face, as she's just going over birthday plans for the birthday party that they're going to have coming up. And at this point, every single person at every table is just staring at her.
So everyone figures out before she does because her chair is beeping.
Right, on the front side of the chair that she can't see, there's a light that's going beep, beep. And it's red flashing every time it beeps.
And she's able to hear someone on the phone, but not determine
where the beep is coming from.
The sound is coming from the chair she is sitting on.
From her ass.
Yeah.
So she's just blocked it out, and she sits there. And I want to say 10 minutes, but maybe it was more 5.
Right.
But it was enough for everyone to just be like, can you say something? Like, no one did anything. We're just all with how could you be this disconnected from the world around you?
Yeah.
She's sitting there and she's talking, and then finally she stands up and it goes, beep. And then she takes her finger out of her ear and looks down, and all of us are like, oh my God, we're so mad. And she goes, anyway, and then just walks off and walks through the tables, a loud talker on the phone too, just to add it all in. But there's people that had headaches. There's people that were sitting there eating their food.
Yeah.
And they just packed it up and went to the other side of the whole fucking trampoline park. Which, I guess we could have confronted her. I don't know what, I was also very entertained.
Right.
Because as it progressed, I was like,
beeping.
I can't wait to make fun of you on a show that I have.
Right.
So I'm just like, how long is this going to happen? Like, I was cheering her on. See how many people she could piss off.
A lot of people I feel like people have gotten less confrontational just in general. Like they don't want to maybe rock the boat. They don't want to upset somebody in public or whatever.
In hindsight, I should have sat in the chair next door and then just stared at her. So it's like beep 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 beep, and just it's like, you having a good time?
Right.
Have a good time here, huh? Look at us.
But I feel like in that situation, like one of the people working there, they could have easily, without being a jerk or anything, just be like, hey, ma'am, your chair's beeping.
Hey, fuck you.
And yeah. But probably that would have fixed it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, ma'am, oh, God. And then as a person's like, I don't care, that's when you're like, get out of here.
So you grab him by the goddamn ankles.
Right.
And yank him out of the fucking trampoline park.
Hank, we got another one. And then some big-ass dude comes out of the bank. Just fucking grabs her, throws her on the chair. Just tosses her.
It's a full-time
helicopters
position.
out the front door.
It's a full-time position. We need a massage chair thrower. Craigslist.
Customer tosser. God, how many companies would love a customer tosser?
And a trampoline park. It's pretty safe.
Yeah.
There's a special foam pit that you get to throw them into.
It's like a foam pit in the parking lots. It's the one outdoor.
You get thrown in there. She goes, and then she's like, hey. And there's like 5 more people that are stuck in the same foam pit, like down below you. It's like, I just gave up. I can't get out of here. I've been in here for 3 weeks. They feed me. They feed me laxative corn dogs.
Oh my God.
So fuck that.
That is so annoying. Now I'm thinking about a customer tosser. I'm just thinking about I would be in favor of that.
It's Jerry $5.
It's Jerry $5. You pay him, they pay him $5 whenever he needs to toss somebody. But I would love that if there's like some new law. It's like, all right, you get warned. Okay, we understand you're upset, but you have to leave our premises. And then you can go file your complaint. You can call the police from the parking lot, but you have to leave our store. And then like a little countdown, maybe like over the store place. 30, 29, 28. We're having to Hank out.
I mean, they make those hats that have the LCD screens on them now.
We're getting Jerry.
Listen, and then right now, and he pushes a button and he starts a countdown on his hat.
We're getting Jerry out. And then you just have some big employee some tough guy, whatever like that, just come out like, listen, they're gonna throw you out. They're gonna throw it 17, 16. I know my rights. I don't have to take this. Listen, I'm supposed to get a refund, and no.
No, Jerry versus the Spokane County. Go look it up. Like it just got implemented.
You're not gonna win. You're not gonna 9, 8. Listen, I'm not leaving the store premise till I get my $17 refund. Jerry's he's gonna hurt you.
He's
gonna hurt you. He's getting angry.
He loves this shit.
That's what he fucking lives for.
He's foaming at the mouth.
right. But how entertaining for the rest of the customers? You're like, here we go.
Everyone on the trampoline, just like they stop jumping, everyone makes their way over to the rail just to watch it go down.
Shit.
Here she goes.
And then just fucking grab. Oh my God. And maybe to have it be safer for the people, like they're also allowed to tranquilize them or whatever. So it's like maybe he has a fucking blow darts and he's like, we're gonna have to fucking tranquilize you and throw you out of here. No, you will not. I will listen. I'm getting it didn't work like I was supposed to, and then ow, that hurt. I'm feeling sleepy. And then Jerry just fucking grabs him. Ow! I'm being dragged.
Help somebody!
Help somebody!
No. You allowed that beep?
No, you heard the countdown?
Did you hear that fucking beep on your goddamn chair?
It was fucking beeping for 5 minutes.
Get the fuck out of here.
And then there was a 30-second countdown.
Why do I picture a whole industry of tranquilizer darts, but also like it has a nice pillow? Like some sort of contraption where it hits him in the neck, and then it goes, like a pillow comes out. And then when they pass out, it's a nice safe fall. No one gets hurt.
That's nice.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Because they make those motorcycle helmets that when you get in a car accident or a crash, like a balloon will go, and like it pops out of the helmet. Have you seen these?
No.
So you don't smash your head on
Whoa, that's cool.
It's like basically an airbag inside of your motorcycle helmet.
God, how bad would that suck?
If it went the wrong way?
If it went off on random.
You're just going down the road?
You're going down the road at 70 miles an hour on your car. Just fucking parachutes you off your bike.
Paraglide or whatever. It's when you get pulled behind a boat. Just turn into that. My way or the highway. Some fucking...
I can't drive 55! Fucking...
And your bike just
keeps going.
Goddamn helmet! Anyway, that's fun.
That was thank you.
Of course.
I know that I'm a little schizophrenic right now. We're all over the place, but I love it. I feel like we're having fun.
Having a great time.
We're having fun. Who knows? It's a very unpredictable show.
I don't know where this next one's going to piss you off, and I can't wait. Dumb idiots. Let's do it.
Dumb idiot.
Oh, Danny boy, are you ready to get angry?
Yes.
That's great. So this is textbook shitty parents. And they just let their little demons do this in an art gallery.
Oh no.
Oh, you're going to hate it. So kids smash art at a glass museum while adults stand there and film them. I'll show you the full video here in a second. I know. How mad are you?
So mad.
Just when you thought you've seen it all when it comes to art-breaking mishaps, selfie seekers, I'm looking at you. Along comes the incredible footage from China of two boys fracturing a sculpture in the Shanghai Museum of Glass.
Christ.
So recent released CCTV video shows young adults touching and pulling the wall-mounted work, but their two adult chaperones whip out their phones and film the entire incident. So we're going to hop over here and just watch the video.
Okay.
And just kind of see how it went down. So here they are. Look at these cute little goofballs.
Couple spoiled brats.
Yeah.
Ruining that sculpture. Mm-hmm. Not understanding that this is an art gallery, not Chuck E. Cheese.
Yep. And
let's just smash it. Hey, this is just somebody's art. Oh, yeah, let's just break their stuff.
No problem. So there's like glass blown wings. And then here it is now with the whole bottom broken off of it.
They just fucking ruined it.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's like the kids, whatever. It's the parents.
It's 100%
and they're
on
little
the parents.
kids. For the most of you listening, these kids are like no more than 6.
Right.
It looks like the one might be 3 or 4 probably.
Sure.
Like little kids,
little toddlers, little shits.
I wish in my fantasy world, when parents like that, who just will not discipline their kids and just let their kids run amok in a public place, again, to go back to fucking the customer guy, Jerry, I would love it if Jerry came out and you don't throw him out in that situation. You fucking pull their pants down. It's bare bottom spanking of a fucking adult.
What are you doing? This is so embarrassing.
Ow, get off! No, you will not. Just throw them over a knee. Well, you should have fucking disciplined your kids a little more so you wouldn't be here.
And the kids are like, "You're naughty, mommy." Hit her.
Hit mommy.
Hit mommy.
Oh my God.
She's mean to me.
The little brats are just cheering them on. Yay, mommy's getting hit. I broke the glass and mommy gets hit.
Hit her next. Hit her next. They're filming. They steal the phones back and start filming Jerry giving adult spankings.
Then Jerry's like, wait a couple years, I'm going to be fucking spanking you when you're in here with your kids.
It's the weirdest threat. Okay.
Okay, I guess so. Anyway, hit mommy.
Hit mommy again. So the sculpture is called Angel in Waiting, and it was by Shelley Shui. And it says she spent about 27 months making it and
that's
dedicated
so sad.
it to her newborn daughter.
Oh my God.
But then rather than fixing the work after the boys' rough handling of it, she decided to leave it and she just simply retitled it Broken.
Well, that's a cool thing about art, I guess.
I know, I was trying to say, if you're deep down, maybe she made it better. I mean, maybe her artwork has got a ton more recognition because of these two little shits.
Right.
And the parents were doing this the whole time. They're like, well, no, let them fuck with it. She's getting way more exposure.
Oh my God.
Just what?
Yeah, they're just super smart parents, actually. No, you guys, the kids don't even want it. They're like, but mommy, we're not supposed to touch things in this art gallery.
Just go do it.
No, please don't do it. But
Trust me.
I'd get in trouble if this was school. I know, but it's okay right now. I'm giving you special permission because we need to help her career out. Are you sure it's going to help her career? Yeah, I'm positive.
Because that's all I care about, mommy.
That's all I care about is helping people's careers, mommy. Me too. That's why we're here at the art gallery. Now go break it.
Go break it. So I'll film it. We'll put it up, and she'll thank us later. And they become best friends. Mm-hmm. They're like right now they're on yachts together, sharing the money they made.
If that's the truth, somebody send us in proof of that being the truth, and I'll fucking throw myself off the roof.
That's fair. Not the dumbest thing I found this week, though.
Yeah, what is it?
We saved that for Apocalypse Pending.
It's the apocalypse.
So this is something.
Okay.
You're also going to hate.
Before we get real angry, I got to say we got a new AC unit we got for this
Yeah?
little studio. It feels pretty good in here.
I feel way better. And we're recording in the morning.
Yes.
So I guess the big test will be because we have to do another show this afternoon.
Right.
Just given our crazy recording schedule.
But I feel like this AC unit was a good investment. I feel like I have more energy.
Yes.
Because it does kind of sap the energy out of you when you're sweaty and your balls are sitting in kind of like
I'm trying to
stew.
Here, Zach, turn on my iPad screen. There you go.
I should do a one-star hero of whatever that thing is.
It's the thing in the hole with the hole in it.
Yeah, Lindsay ordered it.
Anyway.
I know. Forgive our mess. This is like behind the scenes.
Yeah, this is what you don't see on the other side.
This
All right,
is
that's it. Fuck
our
it.
studio swap.
So I figured we'd show that off for no reason. Okay, so
it's cool. Whatever
This was sent in by dummy Andrew. A couple lied about kidnapped baby so police would find their stolen truck. Arizona
Couple
cop
lied about
says.
kidnapped baby, so please, oh Jesus Christ.
You see where this is going?
Yeah.
So an Arizona couple was arrested after police said they lied about a baby being kidnapped in hopes of getting their stolen truck
Jesus.
back. Initially, Phoenix police said Wednesday an 18-month-old baby was reported kidnapped and last seen in a green pickup truck that was stolen near Indiana School Road and 3rd Avenue. But on Thursday, police said the couple fabricated the story because they wanted quicker police response over the missing truck.
Oh my God.
Police identified the couple who reported the false kidnapping as Stormy Wagner, 40, and James Wagner, 37, Fox 10 reported.
Yeah, way too old to be doing
Anyway,
this.
it was some beef between like two different people. The article goes on to say. It doesn't really matter. The point is,
is
that ever okay?
No.
Is there ever a situation where you lie just to get faster service?
Well, I mean, maybe in small stakes, kind of like, food situations.
But not a baby stolen in a truck?
But no, because I feel like that just shows how selfish people can be, where they don't understand or care about, like, there's limited police resources. There's not an unlimited number of officers who can pursue all the serious crimes.
Yeah, exactly.
And so if you're saying that, like, a newborn baby is missing, you're going to be pulling officers off of cases that are way more fucking serious than your missing truck.
Think about that police officer. Whatever he's doing his day, doing his stops. He goes, "Oh, fucking what?
What? A newborn baby?
Whip.
Yep.
And he's thinking he's trying to save the baby. The best approach. You can't. They can't.
Can't let this baby die.
They can't fishtail the truck.
Right.
They can't. Can't do anything to hurt it. They can't stop it. Like, there's so much stress. And afterwards, like, we just wanted you guys to find it quick. Now again. Jerry $5 can show up, kick the shit out of him.
Gotta give him spanking.
Gotta give him big old spanking.
Some more adult spankings.
Bad baby.
I would not be upset at all if, like, there was another story that came out and the officers found this truck, and then before reporting it, they actually take it to the junkyard and have one of those big compressors just fucking smash it and be like, "We found it. It's flat. We found it in your flat truck.
Your baby was in it." Oh, no, it's right there. Oh, well, thank God.
Oh, okay.
Guys, we have bad news. We found your truck, but it went into the car compactor at the junkyard. So your baby's in there too. Oh, no, it's not.
Oh,
your baby's right here. Oh, you guys, so lucky. You're just so lucky because your baby would have been squished in this truck. Have a good day.
Oh, man.
Wow, what a fortunate event.
That's ridiculous.
It is.
That's ridiculous. I've never heard of somebody doing that for like when they report something. So that's a new one. Mm-hmm. I've obviously people lie to get out of crimes, whatever. That's nothing new at all.
To get people in fucking trouble.
Yeah, lie to get people in trouble. But I've never heard about that kind of lie just to have the police work harder to find something. Mm-hmm. Like that's
I have to say, when my car got stolen in Spokane, I was very frustrated with the police.
I get the impulse.
But
I get the impulse.
But I didn't do it.
Right.
I do remember in my brain, I was like, if I tell them there's a bunch of drugs in that car, I was like, I bet you they'll go find it then. And then when they don't, I have to deal with the fact that that it didn't have a lot of drugs in it.
Right.
So I'm getting in trouble. I was like, I don't do it. And I just went and found it myself.
I'm just amazed in general when people think they can get away with lying to the police about things like this.
Yeah. Like they'll just forget. Oh no! We thought you said there was a baby. I thought you said there was a baby in the truck. That's right. There wasn't. No. Why would I say that?
That's so
have
weird.
A good day.
I thought we had a recording of you saying that there was a baby in the truck. I thought we recorded all of our calls, and on the recording it was you definitely saying that your baby and you were distraught and you're worried about your baby dying and your baby's in the truck.
I never said that.
That never. Oh, that was somebody else. That was a crank call. And the real call was that you just needed your truck if you have time.
If you get a second.
Oh, my bad.
My bad.
Don't worry about it.
Have a good day. Throw us in the keys. A little wink.
Wink.
Yeah. Have a good day, Junior. Okay, you ready for One Star Heroes?
I am.
All right,
I'm excited for this one.
Push it!
I get no respect in real life. Always am upset, so I let them know I hate them on the internet. Yeah.
I know. I always want to say afterwards. Okay, so there's a lot of fun stuff with this one today. Today we are going to be, and this came in from Hunter Thomas, dummy Hunter Thomas.
Thanks, Hunter.
Yeah, sent in an email. Asking us to to make fun of the reviews for the Black Destroyer Huge Dildo 5-pounder on Amazon.
Who could have anything negative to say about that? Look at it. It's fucking masterpiece.
Now look at this. Okay, he's holding it here, but check out this picture to give it a true size reference.
Okay.
It's bigger than a grown man's forearm, like from the elbow down. It is massive.
I love that. Love that fisheye kind of view.
Yeah, it is
down the shaft.
16 and a half inches long.
Looks like a firework.
And thick.
Yeah.
And I love that the company they don't, it's called, Master Cock is the company that makes it. And here's their product description. You will probably need a ball gag too, unless you want the neighbors to hear all the noise. There is just no way you can be quiet while trying to take on this seriously massive cock. What more can we say? This thing is huge. We figured out how to deliver more dick than you will ever need. Now it's up to you to figure out where to put it all. It's like a challenge.
I love that they're making it like it's a technological breakthrough. We have finally discovered.
Our scientists
have figured out how to get you more dick.
15 years in the laboratory was not wasted. There was a new breakthrough, and they figured out how to get you the biggest dick anyone has ever made in a laboratory.
It's like in the groundbreaking realization, it was like, we just make the mold bigger. Yeah.
Right.
Holy shit.
There's been people fucking throwing chalk in frustration.
Like pouring liquids back and forth, like Bunsen burners and shit.
Throwing their desks over. I just don't know what to do. Like computers.
There's no way we can make more dick.
People just bent over, their head in their hands. I can't.
Their family's falling apart.
Right, family's falling apart.
How do I get more dick in here? We're not supplying enough dick. We're the problem. We're not respecting our employees. They need more dick.
Oh, I picture some sad wife calling again, work.
Are you coming home tonight?
Do you know when you're going to be home for dinner? I gotta get this dick bigger. I gotta get the fucking dick bigger, Carol.
And then how happy he is when he gets the patent for the Black Destroyer and he throws the biggest pizza party.
Takes his family on vacation.
Yeah. He has a bunch of parting gifts. Like he's giving the waitress. He's like, here you go. No, I invented this. I know it's more dick than you'll ever need. Everywhere he goes, he tips some giant Black Destroyers. Taxi driver just whips a fucking big old dick over. Like, have a good night, buddy.
I picture after years of all the late nights and working weekends, I just picture this emotional moment with his family where they're all hugging each other. Thank you, Dad, for making the bigger dick. We knew you'd make the biggest dick that everyone's ever needed.
They're hugging in their all marble foyer. Big ass chandelier above them. Daddy, we knew you'd make more dick.
My dad made the biggest dick anyone's ever had.
I love you.
So it's okay. So the whole thing is they're not shy about this thing is huge.
Sure.
And truly more than you need. Who knows where you're going to put it.
Okay.
And then, so here's the reviews. Here, first off, 1 star, Bankroll writes, Dragon Dick. This fake dick is the same size as shown in the picture. This is not a normal dildo. I planned to give my girl the dick of her life, and here I am giving her something that can take her life. This is for supposed to be loose, but I love this is for loose pussy girls.
Is that pussy lose?
Pussy loose.
What?
Did you pussy loose? What was it in a fight or something?
Right. It's a boxing match with that fucking Black Destroyer.
It's a 5-1 record. Oh, okay.
Pretty good.
Your pussy's a contender.
What weight class is that fucking pussy in?
So I just love, this guy's like, I wanted to pleasure her, not kill her. I mean, this thing is ridiculous.
God
David,
damn.
1 star. Too thick. Too thick. My butt can't handle it. I love how simple this review is. Just very direct. I want to stick it in my butt, but it's too big, and I can't handle it.
No?
Yeah.
Then go down. We have other models, David.
Right. David, it's called the Destroyer. It's labeled as a huge dildo. It's like a gag gift.
For some people.
For some people. True. Some people are able to handle this based on reviews. And I just thought this is such a weird one. Jeanette Humes, 1 star. No comment is the subtitle, and then the actual language of the review.
Yeah.
No comment! Exclamation point. So it's not the same. She didn't.
No comment?
No comment. What is your review? No comment. I don't like it.
No one found it cool or helpful. So waste of fucking time.
Waste of time. But what a weird thing. It's like,
No comment.
Well, if you have no comment, then just
Go away.
don't leave a review. If you have nothing to say, what are you doing reviewing something?
What are you doing reviewing a big dildo anyway? Make your family proud. Go home.
Austin Lee, 1 star. I didn't buy this. Some freak used my account. No one knew, Austin.
That's a cover up.
That's it. And what a weird.
Austin's ass is gaping as he wrote
Austin's sitting on that as we speak.
it. 9 people found that helpful. So
But I love if you're worried about somebody figuring out, then don't leave a review.
Right,
You're
right,
just drawing
right.
attention to it. The next one, Joey. The way it was shipped made it impossible to return. I love this. I love how he ends this. If it had a harder plastic sealed container, like most big ones do, I could have returned it. But instead it was wrapped in ultra thin plastic, like saran wrap. If you can have sex with a horse, go ahead and buy it. I just left it at a bus stop late at night and hope somebody gets some use out of it. I love that's his solution.
I would love to be going home from the bar. Like you and your buddies on a drunk walk home,
Right.
And just come across this dildo at a bus stop.
The fucking
Best night
the Black
ever.
Destroyer.
Just what?
What?
Woohoo! Running down the street with it.
I love that he seems sincere. I hope someone gets some use out of it. Right. And like he was probably thinking, should I just throw it away? No, I don't want to just throw it away. There's nothing wrong with it. It's too big for me. Mm-hmm. God, who could use it? What if I just left it at the bus stop?
There's gotta be some loose pussies out there.
And does this guy think that someone is going to maybe there is somebody out there probably is actually, who just finds a gigantic fucking dildo sitting at the bus stop.
Score!
And just thinks, oh, I can't wait to get this home and shove it in my ass.
I was going to work today, not anymore. Right back on the bus, going home. My new big ass dick.
Next one.
Got a busy day of fucking my ass today.
RJC 29, 1 star. Warning. Put this in my butt last night and now I can't hold my poop at all. It just falls out with no warning or anything. My pants and socks are ruined. So I'm guessing that's a joke.
Yeah.
But I like that he included my pants and socks are ruined. Just picture someone be like, oh man, that big old destroyer ruined my butthole.
That'd be the worst.
Now my socks are ruined.
I guess we have socks full of poop. Ballooning out, cartoonishy. Kind of look like Popeye's forearms, but shit in your socks.
Right.
Why is that the first thing that came to my head?
I love it though. Thor, 1 star.
He
Bigger
should
is-
be able to take it based off
Thor,
his name.
Thor should take it.
Okay.
1 star. Bigger is better, and now bigger is not better, said the female. Weird, right? And then I just loved his last word. My girl's poop hole is huge now. Period. Wow.
Wow. What a hole.
I just picture him mid-sexual activity, being like her butt's gaping, and he's like, wow. Oh my God, your poop hole is huge. Woo-wee. Yeah, big old poop hole. Wow. And then he's like, hold on a second. And he just runs over in the computer. I gotta leave a review while this is fresh in my memory.
Wowzers. Include a picture. Got flagged.
This is so weirdly written. Brenda, 1 star. And then her comment is, arrived as indicated. Okay, all right. It arrived as indicated, and wow.
1 star.
Too much. Too much for me. And then, oh, shoot. And then this last one here. Nate DeBose, 1 star. You need God. I love that he just came across this product and he just could not leave a comment. Wow, Black Destroyer dildo. You need to find God.
Yeah, I need God to help me get this thing in my butthole. It's going to take some work.
I would love it if there was a reply under that. It's
Amen.
Amen. Found him, and he helped.
Right.
I prayed long and hard.
Didn't find him where I
pun
thought.
intended.
Right.
And he got it all in. Thank you, God. I couldn't have done. Oh my God!
You couldn't have done this without you.
I picture like how athletes will thank God after games.
Right.
I just want to think it was all part of God's plan. Like Messi just did this and annoyed me. The soccer player, he just like talked about how like God wanted him to win this. It's like the Copa South America, like Argentina won for the first time or whatever, this big tournament. Which always just drives me crazy because that implies what? That God wanted other people to lose and that God cares more about this fucking athletic event than God cares about people starving and being in war-torn countries, all the things. And
Couldn't agree more.
And I just love like athletes do that all the time. Just I want to thank God for helping me win this World Series. And I just picture this person having a press conference for some reason and just be like, I just want to thank God for just getting this black destroyer in my asshole. I mean, I tried for probably 6 months. I tried, working on different size butt plugs. I tried different lubrication, tried numbing cream. I ended up in the ER 4 different times. I mean, this thing just fucking destroyed my butthole.
And then I went online.
And then I found God. And I prayed and I went to church every week. And what do you know it? Thank you, Jesus, for just getting this fucking black destroyer in my butthole. He got it all the way.
Hashtag Gabe for God. Gabe with God. Hashtag Gabe with God. Good night, everybody. Good night. Gaping with God.
Can you imagine
That's
that showed up on like a trending hashtag?
New York Times bestseller.
Gaping with God?
Gaping with
You
God.
write a book about it? Like
It was 4 a.m. I've been trying for 6 weeks.
some
My
weird
socks are full of shit.
some weird journey of how he was like an atheist, but now he's like a dedicated evangelical. Like and it all came from this black destroyer dildo. Where it's like, I just know there's no way without God's help that I could have got the whole thing. I mean, maybe I could have got 4 inches in my ass, 16 and a half inches. It's fucking 6 inches around,
I'm not even that tall.
and by the grace of God, I got the whole thing on my fucking butthole. All of it.
Amen.
Amen.
God is
Oh my
good.
God. He's giving testimonials. He's on a fucking tour going from churches, just shocked parishioners. They're like, what? I just want
But
to say
also
God
impressed.
is real.
You can be shocked all you want, but you're fucking impressed.
And you're impressed. And at the end of the testimonial, he fucking drops his pants up by the pulpit and then just like fucking poops out this. And they're like, see, I'm not lying. It was in there the whole time I was talking. And then people are standing up. Amen.
Amen.
He did it. Woo!
I pictured he gives the speech and then it's time for communion and he has all the Jesus wafers in his butthole. He's like, all right, everyone come up here. And he pulls out a Pringles tube of Body of Christ.
I thought you were going to go where it's like after pulling the thing out of his butt, he hands out the communion wafers and people are like, he didn't wash his hands.
He washes them off on the end of it. He sticks it to the end, Body of Christ, and just extends the destroyer out with a little Jesus wafer on the tip. And also with you. And also with you.
I don't think we can go any further.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we need to cleanse. We need to cleanse our souls.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do Sliver of Hope.
Sliver of hope.
We did it.
I was cry laughing there. Dude. That might have lost us 20% of our listeners. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not because that made me laugh so hard.
But the other ones that stayed, they're in now.
Sure.
They just dug their fucking destroyed assholes in the sand. They're not going anywhere.
Oh my God. If you're still listening for episode 52, you're fucking in.
We can't lose you at this point.
Oh my God.
Gabe and for God. If we made merch, would anyone wear it? Okay. So, Sliver of Hope this week was sent in by no one. It was found by me. I went back to look, and that's why. Okay. So, boy vows to mow 50 lawns for 50 veterans in honor of his grandfather. So, at 14 years old, Nathan Adams wanted to have a job but encountered one obstacle. He was too young. Adams didn't let that stop him. With skills instilled in him from his grandfather, he started his own lawn mowing company, or business. It quickly transpired into an opportunity to give back to the U.S. military community. So when I was strong enough to push them over, he taught me how to start it and how to make it look good. Adams, known in his community as the lawn kid, told Fox News. So here's where it starts getting nice and pretty. So in May, Adams kicked off his lawn business and even raised enough money to buy his own equipment. In 2 weeks, it broke down while Adams was mowing one of his clients' lawns. Without hesitation, his clients and the community donated the funds to help him get, proper supplies. Then, in a crazy turn of events, one of his previous clients, Leona Doherty, who worked for Lowe's, convinced the company to donate a brand new lawnmower and various other supplies. Nathan Adams' mom's Angela Adams told Fox News they called it the Cadillac of mowers. So it goes on to say his grandfather, Frederick Adams, a military veteran and volunteer firefighter, passed away, and the young 14-year-old wanted to use his new equipment and skills for a good cause. So my grandfather passed in February, and I thought this might be maybe in his honor, since I had my own business, I could cut lawns for veterans for free. So it's exactly what Nathan Adams did. To start, he gave himself the goal of doing 50 lawns for 50 veterans. I think my dad is looking down on Nathan with so much pride because my dad was a fighter, and as a veteran, he taught myself, my sister, and my grandkids that we should always be thankful to our veterans because they're the reason why we get to live free and make decisions, Angel Adams said.
Man, this is beautiful.
So the first cut is free. After that, Nathan double charges them. No, I'm kidding. So first cut is free. After that, Nathan Adams gives veterans a discount each time he comes back. Things are going great, and he continues to grow the business.
Man, he's mowing a lot of lawns.
I know. It's really good. So
wow.
In return, veterans and organizations began reaching out to him, donating military apparel. In one instance, he was handed a coin and a patch that's been all over the Middle East.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, Mrs. Adams said. His mom, inspired by his tenacity, said she is showing the world that everyone has a different way of brightening someone's day. There's always a way to put good into the world, and when it seems like there's always a way to put good into the world when it seems like there's so much bad going on, she said. So, fuck yeah, Nathan.
I love it. Good job, Nathan.
Good job.
I love what makes me love that even more was the about the hardest left turn you can make
from
what we were talking about at the end of One Star.
We are masters of it.
To that. Oh, holy shit.
Well,
what a ride.
what a ride. That's a fucking Black Destroyer review. Okay, well, I found some goofy shit, and we're going to take a look at that now. Okay. Zach, you push the button, bro.
The internet has all sorts of neat things. Anything you want can be yours. Let's take a peek, together, as a couple. To you, from internet.
This first item is just kind of a goofy thing. Okay. It's a prank pack. It's a bicycle seatbelt, which you can just put a seatbelt on your bicycle seat, which I think is pretty funny. There's really not a whole lot to it.
That sounds pretty dangerous.
Sure.
To have a seatbelt on your bicycle, that feels like they could really amplify what would happen to you if you wrecked.
you'd be tied to your mangled piece of metal.
Right. Mm-hmm. Like instead of just falling off the bike and just maybe rolling free in like a bad wreck.
Yeah.
The bike is just whipping you around because you've chained yourself to it.
They said so. The bike goes under the car, and you have a chance of going over the car.
Right.
Nope. But in this case, you're going under the fucking car.
Oh my god.
It's just a gag gift. It's a fucking death wish.
It is. That's.
Because have you ever been hit by a car on a bike?
I have.
It sucks.
Oh, you have?
Mm-hmm. I got hit by the post office, right downtown Coeur d'Alene.
Oh, as an adult, you got hit.
I was riding home from work at the radio station.
Yeah.
And luckily,
Shit.
I mean, I saw it. She wasn't going fast, so I was going by, and then I was going through the alley at the post office, and it's a blind corner because the hotel that's right there has like a fence.
Yeah.
So I was coming out, and then she just came out, and I just saw it, and as soon as it happened, I just jumped off my pedals. I slid across her hood, and then just landed on my feet on the other side of the car. And I just threw my hands up. I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, but she was probably like, late 80s.
Oh man.
And she was so scared.
Yeah.
She, you rolls the window down. You okay? And I was like, yeah, like I'm fine. And then as I assessed the situation, I was like, I probably am the wrong, so I'm not going to get the cops involved here.
Oh, that's nice.
Because I was riding on the sidewalk,
right?
Which I'm supposed to be riding
technically
on the street. Yeah, but I wasn't.
Right.
So she plowed me, and then the kicker of the situation is it wasn't my bike. I was house sitting, and it was a classic Schwinn that she mangled.
Oh no!
So I had to tell them while they were on vacation. I was like, sorry, I borrowed your bike and got hit by a fucking car. Classic Joe.
The demented part of my brain when she rolled down the window and she's like, "Are you okay?" And then I just pictured you like, "I am now because I just hit the fucking jackpot." Beep 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 beep. I'm gonna own your ass, lady.
It's a nice car.
I'm taking you for everything.
Running my hand down the car.
Ooh, can't wait till I'm driving this when I fucking sue you for everything.
She's like, what? And you're like, watch. And you just fall down. Ow!
Ow, my back hurts.
And my neck.
Because you hit me with your car, lady.
Okay, so this next thing is just fucking weird. This is an emerald tree boa, which is a snake that I didn't know existed.
Okay.
And here's a video of it yawning.
Oh, weird.
Are you ready to see this shit?
That's a freaky looking snake.
Oh, just wait. Wait till you see this thing yawn. Ready?
Okay.
Watch.
All right. Big mouth. Yikes. Ah! And it just weirdly twists its mouth.
fuck?
Yikes.
It looks like a sock puppet that you opened too far.
Right.
Like it looks comical and it's fucking real. That's a real fucking yawn from the snake.
That's a creepy looking snake.
It just goes from like ugly looking and scary to like it looks like a Muppet with his face blown off with a firecracker.
It made it kind of comical, but I still wouldn't think that was funny if I was near it.
If it yawned like that, you're like, oh, come on, it's goofy.
Get out of here.
I was way scary. You were way scary before you did that, you silly snake. So anyway, I just saw that and I thought it was fucking ridiculous. So we'll
Yes.
have a post of it in the episode description.
Yes.
Let's hear from our dummies.
Okay.
Okay, go.
It's junk mail.
Our first piece of junk mail coming in from dummy Ethan, who writes, "Hey there, Danny and JoJo. While listening to Dan's story of making his stepmom's throw pillows into hoe pillows," all right, I see ya. I was reminded that I is dumb. Growing up, my stepfather was not the best, real twatty alcoholic type that never got anything for himself. So there were two things I regularly did to pay back for his general fuckery, and one that was not that bad. So anytime I got him ice water, before pouring the water in, I'd spit in the ice.
Nice.
It would disappear, and he couldn't taste it, but I have the satisfaction of knowing I had spat in his drink. The other thing was regrettably more in line with Dan. See, he only smoked when he drank, and therefore didn't notice his cigarettes being messed with very much.
Oh my
You're gonna
God.
like this.
This is great.
As basically a latchkey kid, I had lots of time alone in the house doing chores before anyone was home, and on many instances, and particularly hot Texas summer days, I would take a cig or two and swipe the filter end from the taint to the top of the crease that your dick and balls make on each leg. Wow. I don't necessarily regret that because now fuck him, but I wish I had taken the chance to be a better man. Anywho, love the show and all things bad magic. Suck my dick, Logan. Ethan Luna.
Ethan, I didn't know where that was going to go. I didn't know if that was going to be, for some reason, my
Gonna
brain
go
was
in
like,
butts?
like you come on the cigarettes, which is crazy. Or you,
That'd be great.
just come on the cigarettes.
I'd still smoke it.
Or just take the filter end and just put that in your butthole a little bit, and then he's just smoking your ass.
Something tells me if you got far enough to pull your pants down and rub it on your taint,
I bet little butthole.
I bet you
got on
every
there.
now and again he's like, I put this in my butt. Yeah, he just didn't want to admit it because it's a big step to go from taint to like cigarette in your butt. So I get that he's maybe that's too far.
Maybe that's too far.
But we get you. We're reading between the lines.
Yeah, we hear you. We hear loud and clear, Ethan.
Loud and clear, Ethan. Reading between the thighs. So another quick piece of junk mail. This one from dummy Sean, who writes, "Hey there, dummies, Fred and Barney. I just thought I'd share this brief story with you. So I was walking into a major convenience store when I saw a woman standing in the returns line. As I was walking in, just so happened I was wearing my Just Don't shirt.
Nice.
The moment she saw my shirt, she said, 'You're right, just don't.' And she got out of line and began to leave on her way out and said to me, 'That's the best advice I've heard all day.' So she just read his shirt, was like, 'Yeah, fuck this,' and just left the store. I thought this would make you guys
That's
laugh
great.
because I found it absolutely hilarious. 3 out of 5 stars, wouldn't change a thing. You're bad magician, Sean."
Thank you, Sean. That's inspiring.
I've gotten plenty of reactions wearing my Just Don't shirt.
Yeah?
Around town, like people they just laugh.
Yeah.
They just laugh. Like, yeah, like that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. They get that
Just
one.
don't.
Like, that's
Yep,
great. Yeah,
yep.
Just don't.
I know that is like one of my favorite shirts that Bad Magic has done so far.
Just don't.
It's just so simple.
So simple.
Just playing off of the Nike slogan. Yep, and just like, nah, you don't have to.
Probably skip it.
I mean, you could work really hard or just not.
Right.
I mean, you could fucking cross train today, or you could just take a nap.
Right. It's the opposite of things. Yeah.
Right.
Just take it easy, man.
Take it easy.
You deserve some. You deserve some downtime, bud.
Relax.
Okay, so that's it for the fucking show. Episode 51.
That was fun.
That was fun.
I
wonder if I could. I'm gonna see if I can fit that thing in my butt. Probably not, but I'll try.
Oh man, the destroyer.
What's the worst that could happen?
You perforate your colon, you die.
Oh, well, I'll make sure to get a review in before I do.
A prolapsed anus, I think, is the worst.
Ooh, that sounds pretty fun.
Now prolapse is when
Pink
it
sock!
comes back. Pink sock is when it comes back out. But I think, but a perforated colon,
You just disconnected
Also
it
bad.
from the
that's when you die. I think
because
if you don't get medical attention.
You rip the seal off, and it's now inside your body.
All the septic stuff is in the places it
you're
shouldn't
gonna-
be.
You're gonna shit into your own stomach.
Exactly.
That's fun. That's fun to think about.
That's isn't that is pretty crazy to think about how our bodies are designed.
They just squeezed you,
Yeah.
like a fucking pudding tube. Like that's how they get the poop out now. You have to get your belly squeezed. Just like a toothpaste tube.
Isn't that so weird, actually, though, when you think about how our bodies are? Where it's like we eat this food, and then it goes into one little system, and then right next to that system, just past a few little membranes, there's like our sewer system. And if the sewer system gets into like the heart, or gets into like our lungs, or gets into our stomach, then, we fucking die.
Whoops.
We can't have our pipes, rearranged. But it's all right there in the same area. But it's got to stay separate.
Yeah, no touchy touch.
No touchy touch. Or you get sick and die.
Or goodbye. All right, well, that's it. I'm just going to read some stuff.
Okay.
Thanks to Zach Flannery for producing and directing.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. Thanks to Zach Cohen for the custom music beds for the show. Logan Keith, thanks for all the merch. You can check that out right now at badmagicmerch.com. Also at iswedumb.com. Reminder that we have just recently added a ton more of the Is We Dumb ringtones. So iPhone and Android, the episode descriptions will tell you how to do it. Follow us on our socials, Instagram, Facebook, Is We Dumb. Private Facebook group, Is We Dummies. Thanks to Liz Hernandez and the All Seeing Eyes for moderating that. We got our YouTube channel, all the shows we make. You can check them out. Just go to YouTube and search for Bad Magic Productions, or just go to fucking Google and type in Bad Magic Productions.
Yes.
That'll bring it up as well. And if you want to see something on the show, thanks to everybody. We're hundreds of emails a week. It's fucking blast.
I love it.
People sending in just insane stuff. Email that to dumb@iswedumb.com. And then your general questions, info@iswedumb.com. Then just rate and review us because it helps people find us.
Help us be found.
Help us be found so that you can invite them in. And then they'll just point them to this episode first.
Yeah, exactly.
Let them in nice and loose.
Put them to the 1-star heroes section of this episode first, and then just see how they react.
And then you'll decide if you're still friends or not.
Exactly.
If they hate it, fuck them.
Then we'll have another fan, or you'll have one less friend.
Well, it's a win-win. I hate people anyway.
It's a gamble I'm willing for you guys to take.
Exactly. Come on.
Come on, do it.
Don't be a baby.
Come on, don't be a baby.
This fact is gross. Here you go.
Wow, neat fact.
And it was sent in by dummy. God damn it. I think it was just, I just found this one. All right, here we go. I've done that 2 times today. Did you know you produce about 40,000 liters of spit in your lifetime? Or to put that in another way, enough spit to fill around 500 bathtubs.
500.
Bathtubs of fucking spit.
Wow. I read that wrong at first, and I was reading ahead, and I had 5 bathtubs. I'm like, I got more spit than that. But then 500, I'm like, that's way too much spit.
Oh, that's fucking gross.
That's gross. That's a lot of spit.
Oh, just cannonballing into that. Oh, dude. Sometimes the smell of spit is worse than like pee and poop. I don't know why.
Bacteria in the mouth or something. Just like, ugh.
Anyway, so deal with that for the rest of your life, everybody. Bye!
Bad Magic Productions.